We all make judgments about others, but how often do we stop to ask ourselves, are we truly judging or assessing them? We all make quick assumptions about other people, whether we realize it or not. It is a perfectly natural and instinctive reaction. But are we truly judging them or just assessing their behavior in a neutral way? We often hear people say, "Don't judge me, please leave me alone." But what does it really mean to judge someone? Is it the same as assessing their actions or their behavior? This is the question posed by the student in the weekly Vedanta class. This is a very spiritually important question, a question that pertains not only to your relationships with the world, but also a significant inquiry for your own spiritual development. Do you judge or assess a person? Instead of looking at the question directly, we should view it from a different angle. So it is not so much whether you judge or assess a person. It is which equipment that you're using in your interactions with the world. Simply put, if your mind is operating, you will end up judging others. If your intellect is supervising your mind, you will assess a person beautifully. The difference between judging and assessing the person is the outcome. To judge someone is rather negative. To assess a person is positive. To judge someone is to put yourself in a higher position than that person, to be overly critical of that person without having the proper understanding. To assess someone is to evaluate that person's qualities in order to form a better relationship with him or her. Judging a person, which is negative, not only causes mental agitations within you, but also results in disharmony with others. Assessing someone helps you to know that person with whom you are relating to understand that person's way of functioning, and hopefully one day get along with each other. To answer the question directly, you should try to avoid forming a judgmental view on others, but instead start to attempt to assess them. The second question is, how do you move from judging to assessing? From the explanation given earlier, you need to develop the intellect to control your mind and stop your mind from judging another person. Because when you develop your intellect, your own intellect will tell you that we are in no position to judge others. Your own intellect will tell you to leave another human being's nature alone. That everyone has both positive and negative qualities in them. Your own intellect will tell you no one person is better or worse than the next. In short, learn to separate the quality from the person. You may dislike a quality, that is fine, but need not judge a person based upon that quality or qualities alone. We may not like that poisonous nature of a cobra, but we can still admire its beauty. We may not like the scorching heat of the sun or the pouring rain, but we recognize their importance. We may not like the burden of heavy traffic, but we can at least be aware of the value of such facilities provided to us. What may help you to avoid judging others is a very inspiring and practical quote that I'm leaving you with for you to ponder upon. Hari Om.